Hi beautiful people, my name is Mel. In today's video, I will be talking about how I got my Schengen Visa within 3 days. So I will be telling you my personal experience about it. I am providing you the links that I used and some personal tips na pwedeng maging helpful sa inyong application. By the way, I'm 37 years old. I am a mom. I like doing fitness, lifestyle, motherhood, beauty vlogs, whatever under the sun. And you can also request something. By the way, I am currently in Finland and I am from the Philippines. So, simulan na natin ang video na to para masaya tayo! But first, coffee. So this is literally, I woke up like this. First, coffee.
Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, world. So it's just 5 a.m. Parang nasa Pilipinas pa yung aking body clock. So it's now 9:10 p.m. in the Philippines. By the way, for today's video, we're going to talk about the tips that I can tell you about making your own Schengen Visa. So I assume, but I can be wrong, that I did really great because they didn't take them too long to approve it. So after 3 days, I got it. So, magandang umaga and welcome back to our first video after a long time.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias, senor.
Morning.
Darling.
Baby hair.
Sana all. Darling, it's so loud. I need to talk to people.
Good morning, it's 5 something. Laundry done, coffee is coming.
Sana all.
Sinulat ko yung mga tips about our topic. So, siguro magagawa natin ang tama. Okay, so sabi ko nga sa inyo guys, no agency, I just did it alone by myself. So, I think I did really well. We did really well. Because he wrote me a letter for it. So, let's have a small talk about that. So we can also try to fix yours in the future. Ano din? So actually, yung mga details na to, galing lang din sa kanilang website. However, gusto ko lang i-pinpoint para wala kayong makakalimutan dun sa araw ng pagpapasa ninyo ng requirement. Okay, so if you have notes, much better. Okay, so number 1 is, you need to secure an intention letter. Okay, so your intention letter can be short, but direct to the point. Right? Okay, so, review lang natin ulit. Pag may intention letter kayo, first one is you need to put the date, the header, for whom it is addressed. So maybe you can just say to whom it may concern. And then, first paragraph is greetings and your intention. Short but precise and direct to the point. Don't ever forget that because sometimes they are just very busy and they cannot. Hindi siya essay, guys. Hindi siya essay. Hindi siya pagalingan ng English. That's intention letter. Once again, it can be from you or from the person who is
So, yung pangalawa is yung itinerary. So, sabi ko nga sa first, you can make a separate page for itinerary or not. So, once again, if you're going or if you're doing this visa alone,
without a sponsor or anything, it's much better if you have another page for your itinerary. Ayan. Pero, once again, kapag may sponsor ka, pwede mong ipasulat na lang doon or ipa-include sa invitation yung itinerary. Ayan. But then usually kapag yung mga tours na madami kang kailangang puntahan, for example, you're going to roam around every country, I recommend for you to have another page for itinerary. Okay? And they like it to be very specific. For example, if you are going ang entry country is France, so you need to put there France, the exact date, and the places wherein you are going to. Exact day. Exact duration. So if you're going to roam around every country, so you also need to let them know the exact dates and places where you are going. Okay? Kadalasan na tinatanong, hindi ko alam kung saan ako pupunta. It's my first time. Okay, so don't you worry, do not cram about it because it's not the first time that someone wanted to take a trip. So you can have like a lot of resources in the internet, yung kanilang mga itinerary from the past. So you can just make an inspiration out of it. Okay? So another hint, so based on my friends na galing na ng Schengen countries for their trip, which they did just for them. Actually, they helped me a lot. They gave me a lot of ideas doing it by my own. So they said that the easiest entry among the Schengen countries is France. So it can be true, it can be correct, it can be not, but based on many experience, they said France is the easiest entry. Okay, so given consideration dito sa ating entrance na country, so please take note of this one as well. If you are going to choose France as your entry country, just make sure that you will stay there most of your trip. Okay?
Yeah, so it seems a little difficult for you to make your itinerary without your flight details yet. So it goes hand in hand. But don't worry because you can first research about the trip, about the itinerary, kuha ka ng inspiration in the internet, and then you can just put the dates. Insert mo dun sa iyong itinerary. Later on, if you have your flights already. I'm just making sandwich.
So next step is Pete can help us with yung sa invitation letter. So if this is for sponsored or kung meron kayong invitation for friends, family, boyfriend, fiancé sa mga bansa na to. So you can tell that.
And so I just write where I live, what we will do, and how long we'll be together, and some photos from social media that proves
Facebook.
that we are together, and we already booked the flights also, so have a proof that we have flights, and I think that,
The trip.
yeah, the trip what we will do.
About himself, details, where he lives, and he also provided personal ID, paper, something like that.
First it feels very complicated, but in the end it was very simple.
Just be real and just be honest with your purpose with the trip.
What is this sweet?
Jam.
Do I have a jam?
You don't like jam in your sandwich?
No, I didn't know I have.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Look it there, Jen. It's so good.
His letter was very, very short, simple, direct to the point. Right, darling? Just one
Correct.
page, single
Okay.
page.
Yeah.
Plus the photos. He screenshot everything. So, if you are being invited by a boyfriend, it's best if you have records of your conversations in the past. And of course, social media is public, so it's better if you can take record of it. And I think it was also easy because Pete already went in the Philippines. Do you remember April?
Something 20th of May.
This is my new favorite place. The backyard. So quiet. The other day, I found 2 deers over there playing. So cute.
Alright. And so, ulitin ko lang. Medyo makulit, pero para maintindihan nyo talaga, kapag pag hindi masyadong complicated yung itinerary, you can include that in your intention letter. However, kung medyo marami kayong pupuntahan, you need to make a separate itinerary. Kasi ano yun, sinita yun sa application ko. Sabi ko, yung itinerary po is included na dun sa aking invitation letter because hindi naman kami masyadong lilibot, more on I am in this trip to meet Pete's family and then just to see Finland, just to explore what's in here. So ayun na nga guys, yung itinerary nyo kailangan specific place, specific dates. I mean specific place, for example, you're going to Paris. Where in Paris are you going on that certain day? They want it very specifically. Para alam nila kung saan kayo hahanapin pag nawala kayo.
Hi guys. Okay, flight details na tayo. So, you really need to book flights.
So, some other people, they use like what they call dummy flights, but I am not sure about it. And I think they have something to tell kung talagang binook mo yung ticket or not. Booking that is, tawag dito, flexible. Flexible flight, I mean, you can book, rebook, or cancel anytime.
Next, insurance, okay? Among the Schengen countries, they are
Very, very strict about insurance policy. Ayan. So, I would recommend AXA. I provided the links in the description box kung saan ako nag-secure. And by the way, yung insurance ninyo is, dapat hindi siya bababa ng 30,000 euros. And that is their requirement. And actually, yung presyo nung insurance mismo, depende sa company and depende kung gaano kayo katagal magstay sa Schengen countries.
Okay, susunod. Bumili ba kayo nito? Parang hindi kayo bumili nito. Okay. Next na kailangan nyo i-secure is from the bank. So actually, you will need two things from the bank. The first one is bank certificate.
Nandun nakalagay yung pangalan ninyo, nasa inyo talaga yung account, and yung inyong average monthly na savings or
Monthly figure. Okay? And it's very important to do so, and sometimes the clerks sometimes they
forget because they're only humans and they're very busy, so sometimes they forget things like so. So just make sure that before you leave the bank, you need to check that your certificate has a stamp. It happens. Darling, we're going.
You didn't say.
Whose car is that?
They make our house more greener.
Greener? Can you go come in my video? Aww. Sana all.
Welcome to Finland, if you like berries. Good morning, sir.
If you are employed, you have to secure yung inyong income
Tax return. Paano naman daw yung mga yung mga online seller na wala talagang mga bank. What do you call this? What do you call this? They don't have like taxation and something like that. Meron dong slot or meron dong part dun sa application ninyo na isusulat ninyo kung ano yung inyong occupation. So, you can just say na online seller, and as long as you can provide yung inyong bank statement or certificate na pasok sa requirement na diniscuss ko kanina is walang problem. Hindi na nila kayo hahanapan masyado ng bank certificate or income tax, ng ITR. Okay? But, if you have the certificate like you're just selling online or doing this little business, then you can also provide the registration ng inyong business. Business permit, mayor's permit, something like that. But not the DTI. So, more of your mayor's permit. Okay, nakapagkilay na tayo. Ako ay mag-lip balm lang. Unahin mo yung mga requirements na kailangan bago ka mag-apply. And that is my very strong recommendation. Kasi you can actually apply anytime online. So, online lang ang application. Okay? I provided the link for the office. So, they only have one office in Manila. I'm not sure about Cebu or Davao. They only have one office sa mga bansa. I am not sure kung European countries lang, but mostly nung nakita kong mga doors are for European countries. So, I provided the link, and you can just visit them if you were able to prepare all of those requirements that I mentioned a while ago. You will check. You will apply via appointment. So, it's very important na malaman yung by appointment lang siya, hindi siya by walk-in. By appointment only. So, kayang-kaya na ng powers nyo yan. So, nakayanan yung i-prepare
yung mga kailangan ninyong mga requirements, and then you can now book an appointment. And what else?
that I forgot to tell you. Actually, meron. Pero madali lang, guys. Yun yung ID. Passport size ID. Meron ako. Nung pumunta ako, meron ako. But then, ang ginawa ko is para sure, medyo nag-doubt ako dun sa kalidad nung picture ko, actually ng quality at saka ng anong tawag dito. Kung pasok ba siya sa requirement. Kasi may mga ibang mga photos na baka mali yung background, mali yung size, and everything. Meron ako na lang photos but nagpa-picture ako doon. Okay? So these are the guidelines naman that I can help you with sa mismong appointment day. Number 1,
You have to secure another ID. But then, nung araw na yon is hindi kami hiningan ng
separate na ID identification. Usually, iniiwan sa door. But then, just to make sure, nung pumunta ako is hindi ako kinunan. Just to make sure, usually kasi yan is magre-require na iwan mo ang isa mong valid ID. Okay? You need to wear something na decente. So, hindi naman sinabi na tuxedo ka or mag-gown ka. Hindi. Yung decente, yung hindi naman miniskirt, hindi naman chinelas, ganyan. Yung saktong decente na damit. Okay? So, after you book your appointment, you can also download the application form sa kanilang website. And
everything is free, including the appointment is free. No expenses sa pagbubook. Okay?
plans, dito yung New Zealand, something like that. And you need to come to the appointment talaga, as in, dun sa appointment time. So, no need to go na sobrang aga or whatsoever. Kasi, useless kasi sa labas ka lang maghihintay. So, it's better na mas maaga ka, siguro mga 30 minutes, sakto lang yun. Maghintay ka sa labas 30 minutes, or kung trip mo 1 hour, well, depende sa inyo. But then, you don't really need to go really early kasi hindi ka makakapasok na hindi mo talaga appointment time. And then, maayos kasi per door or per country is merong pila sa application. So, i-assist ka nila, and then they also have some questions about your application. For example, may hindi malinaw doon sa mga na-checkan mo, or hindi malinaw doon sa iyong mga paper. So, you really need to understand what you applied for and yung mga requirements mo. Kasi may mga sudden sila ng mga question, and of course, dapat kung ano yung in-applyan mo, tally. It's not actually an interview. It's not an interview.
Pick up your passport. Iiwan mo ang passport mo kasama ng application form and mga requirements. Iiwan mo si passport. You can pick up your passport or you can
Either have it sent through LBC. Babayaran nyo yung LBC fee. I think it's 200 plus. Something like that, which is worth it naman kasi important document. So you can either pick it up or ask them to
send it through LBC. Okay. Mga babayaran, fees.
Fees are fixed depending on what kind of visa you applied for. So sa single entry, it's cheaper. Multiple entry is much expensive, and you can read everything about that in the website.
Bill, by the way,
I'm Pete.
I'm Mel. See you around. Mahal kita.